Welcome. In this video, we'll show you how to configure and manage the REST server module in your osCommerce admin area. Let's dive in. Log into the admin area of your website. After installing the module, open the Sales Channel section in your admin area. Select the sales channel you want to connect to the REST server. You can configure one or multiple sales channels, depending on your requirements. Next, click Configure Platform REST Server to open the REST server settings. On this page, you can configure the REST server separately for the selected sales channel. Some fields, including the REST documentation URL, REST service URL, and API key, are generated automatically. You can use the API key to authorize access to the REST API. You can also control which IP addresses are allowed to use the API. Enter the required IP address or addresses in the corresponding field to restrict API access if necessary. Now let's look at the available permissions. You can enable or disable different options depending on what access you want to provide through the REST server. These options include site access permission, category and product creation, category and product updates, removal of owned products, and data update customization. When working with product data, you can also control which information can be updated through the API. For example, you can allow updates for the product name and description, SEO information, prices, stock, attributes and inventory, product identifiers, images, size and dimensions, and product properties. The available settings also include options such as allow update and own product update, allowing you to define which product data can be modified through the REST API. Once you have configured the required permissions, click Save to apply your changes. Now let's see how authorization works. Open the REST API server page and click Authorize. Next, return to the REST server settings page and copy the API key. Paste the API key into the corresponding field in the Available Authorizations window. Then click Authorize to complete the authorization process. Once authorization is successful, you can start working with the available API operations. The REST API allows you to perform different actions remotely. For example, you can create a product, create a supplier, retrieve a list of categories, retrieve a list of currencies, and perform other available operations. Simply select the operation you want to use and click Execute. The result and program response will then appear in the Responses section. The module also includes information about common program code errors. You can review the available error codes and their descriptions to help identify and resolve issues when working with the API. That's it. You now know how to configure the REST server module, manage API permissions, authorize access, and use the available REST API operations to work with your store remotely. Thank you for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tutorials.